Here we go then, bike ride number 2. Starting round the back today. Not such an interesting trip. But I'm running an errand round to my old mum's. No point riding that bit because there's a gate to be opened here. We're back in the same bit of road I started the other day. Plenty warm, isn't it? See if I can get on without hurting myself here. Ooh, here we go. Can't hear much traffic going on, so that's good. And there we go. Plenty warm again for April. Just chucked a little bit of WD-40 on the gears. Still pretty much silent running, which is what I like. Crank does make a bit of a pop every so often, so I might see if anything needs tightening up there. Not a biggie. Right, got a little bit of pavement to do, which I don't like doing, but hopefully there's no one about. Here we go. Just to that next road junction. Yeah, we'll go on the road. Still not got the hang of the gears. Bit of traffic about. That's who Jane works for. That might have been my bass tutor. Yeah, he drives for them. Right, I've got to do a right here, but I am very wobbly. There we go. This is another bit of one of Bluey's walks. I had an old Polo like that. I wonder if it's still going. There's a lot of these paths around Weston. I only know a few of them. Allotments there on the right. I think that was a robin. Yeah, school grounds to the right here. Ugh. That school backs onto the end of our road. Oh, this is lumpy. Oh. Some kind of seed things floating down here. Do doing that the other day. Oh, the blossom, mate, it's mental for April. Well, I've got a few crossings to go over as well. Just got to get the other side of the dual carriageway. I think you can go down there. It doesn't really help me. It goes out of the way a little bit. Oh yeah, shit, there's the crossing there. Should know. Over there's the British Heart Foundation. Get decent furniture in there sometimes. It's not the cheapest. That's where I got my fridge freezer from for the garage. And this basically takes me practically all the way, about another 6 miles. Branches off here and there. Again, I've got crossings to go over at the big roundabout. See how many people are out for their essentials today. Most weekends there's still car parks around here. Yeah, I'm queuing up to go in B&M. Basically a shop full of absolute shit. Absolute shit. Halfords. Queuing up to go in there. It's like Dunelm's shut. Cheeky here, yeah. Quite like the range. I don't know if you've got a chain of those where you are. All sorts of stuff, garden stuff, DIY things, a few gadgets, bit of furniture, bit of camping stuff. So there's not a lot I can say. It's a pretty boring trip, really. It's not far. I don't suppose it's 2 miles. But you've got to get down that road. Without hitting anyone or falling off. Big old Asda, that's nothing like as big as the one in Watford, but that's where we do our shopping. It's ironic really, because Jane works next door in this Waitrose. But I don't go shopping in there. I don't think I've ever been in the shop. Very warm today again. We've got rain coming the rest of this week, I think, on and off. Yeah, old Waitrose there. Hanging on by a thread. Off down to the left there's a bit of a trading estate going on. Got Travis Perkins there and post office we've got to collect stuff from. Right, bugger about that. the long boring bit now. Seriously, miles of this stuff. Just don't know them very well. Oh, more bumps. Oh, poor. Hey, poor ass. Ruston Rugby Ground to the left, I think it is, or it's a rugby ground of some sort. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, on the left is a sports centre, Hutton Moor, in a minute. These are relatively new, these places. I forgot about these actually. Premier Inn place. Odd bit this, because the path then joins the road against oncoming traffic for a few yards, and then you're back on the path again. This bit here, I think then there's crossing, so I'll get down in the gears. Whoa, that was a bit tight, sorry. Oh yeah, of course, on the left there, that's the Hornets rugby ground. When I was in the Skittles, we played Skittles in there one time. I don't do that anymore, a few years ago. I was rubbish at Skittles. That's one of the reasons I gave up. Wasn't getting any better either. Years ago, did bring the little cars down here. There was, might still be here somewhere, a little skate park. Ben will remember that. Some kids got arsey with us. It's only a little 18th something, we were little electric 18s. I don't know why they were getting arsey, because they were on their bloody bikes. So it was neither an RC park or a bike park, it was for bloody skateboarders. It's funny though. Yeah, proper rabbit warren this is. I think most of these houses are probably about 20 years old, maybe 30. They look a bit nicer than the more recent houses being built around here. They look like they're made of paper. Oh, basically there, the other side of that barrier. And that's Mum and Simon's house there. That was probably quicker than driving. Oh, me. Oh, cool. There's the car. I am expected, I think. Hello!
You've still got no hat on, you bad fellow.
It's only a 10-minute ride.
Chair?
Yes, please.
Coffee?
Yes, please.
You want to come through to the back garden? What's that? Camera.
But that is. So, say hello, chaps.
Hello.
Right, I'm going to making off down this new path.
So it's
Hopefully I don't. Yeah, out of there.
lovely. Out of here, round to your right,
Yeah.
and immediately on your left you'll see a parting through the houses. Which
Right.
turns into a cycle track.
You can actually see the, I think it's the bollard or something where the big
Okay.
you'll see
I shall give it. I shall give it a go.
Nice.
I'll give it a go. Right, ta-ta for now.
Thank you for sharing
If you get your list together as you go along for the shopping, probably later in the week again.
Yeah, we'll think we'll run.
I need a bit of curb to hop off. Right,
Okay.
bye for now. Let's try this bit over here. Just can't get my leg all. Right. Here we go. Cheerio. I don't know where I'm going here. So, as far as I was aware, this was a dead end down here, but I can go up here. No, down the end of here, there's some steps up to the road, but apart from that, I don't know. The gap between the houses. Oh well, wasn't too hard to find, was it? Well, the sun's gone in now. It's quite a bit cooler, which isn't bad for cycling. I do tend to be colder than most people. Always the last one to take my jumper off. I've got goosebumps. I'm not complaining. It is April. We've had weeks of hot sunshine now. Well, as my mum said, this should take us down to that sports centre we passed earlier on, the back side of there. We're going the right direction to go home. Everything's growing like crazy, look at it. Left or right scenario, I'm going to go to the right. This should be basically parallel with the railway line here, so it won't go off to the right anywhere. It'll only be straight ahead or lefts. Now the gears aren't so crunchy, maybe there was a bit of shit in there. Give it a liberal dose of the old WD and maybe that's what it was, just a bit of shit. Down here somewhere there's a guy with a really nice Capri, a black one. D-Reg, I think. He's had a few nice cars, that guy. He's not an idiot or anything. I see him exercising it sometimes. It's good to have a hobby. This doesn't look very well used, does it? Wasn't a lot of help, was it? Bloody no idea where I am now. Let's follow that taxi. I've already got a video at home I've edited of a bit of RC action from yesterday, which is reasonably amusing in places. I'll just keep going where I think's the right sort of direction to go home. Oh, I know where we are now. I think this is Puttingthorpe Drive or something like that. Funny name. Yeah, Puttingthorpe Drive. Get across there, right? Oh, I'm stuck in that gear again. There we go. Right. Well, now I can go home this way. Yeah, that's the sports centre there. I did go swimming there for a while. I can't remember why I stopped. A few years ago. Come down here with some RC cars, there's some good little humps and stuff. Well, I suppose they're shut at the moment, aren't they? Well, I don't know, are they? Yeah, they're shut. Right, we're basically going to be back on the path we were earlier on. We've done a bit of a loop there, which didn't really gain anything, but change the scenery, isn't it? I'll do this bit of road here, because where the crossing was from earlier on, where you do a little bit of road and you're back on the path again. Oh, my poor ass. Oh, there's that skate park. Remember that from years ago, Ben? I don't know if I really want to put cars over a skate park anymore. It's bad enough. The bit of bloody abuse I give them now, really. Well, the electric ones. I'm hoping that that little ramp I made, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping I can get that in the back of me Zaffy. I think the second row of seats in it split, so I've got the back two seats flat already. I'm hoping I can put one of the back ones down, get the ramp in that way. Or if I turn it upside down, it might go over the top, I don't know. Doesn't matter if we can't. You know what it is with ramps, you keep going until you smashed it all up. I was fairly restrained yesterday. For me. I did hear a little bit of clicking on, I think, from one of the diffs. But with that Outlaw, because it's supposed to be a crawler and it's got like the motor brakes quite high, so you let go of the throttle and it's like you put the brakes on. So I knew jumping that I was going to have to keep some throttle on when it landed. But I guess I was just guessing how much of that to do. So, you know, it's like you land and snatching the wheels somewhere, you're going to rip a diff, aren't you, if you're not careful. I might have done that a little bit. I'll investigate that at a later point. See people doing their social distancing here. See if I can avoid running into anyone. God, these bumps. Oh. Back with the traffic noise. I must say, this morning you couldn't hear any traffic. Didn't sound like anyone was out on the roads. Waitrose again. I suppose as supermarkets go, it's not the biggest one. Probably been there about 10 years, I think. I'm sure Jane will correct me. Oh, didn't do that very well. Like I said, this would be a bit boring. Nothing much to say on this bit of route. I'm not sure about my gears here again. Let's give it a go. Oh, thought so. That's it. Back practically the same way I came. Try to get a bit of speed on it. Curry's PC World. I go in there sometimes for a look, but don't buy anything in there. Something I'd take a fancy to. You should get it off of Amazon. You know, I don't need to tell you that as soon as you walk in the door there, you're paying for that building and those staff. It's not just about the initial cost though. People like Amazon are so good with their returns policies. I think I've only ever sent one thing back to Amazon. Well, you imagine having some kind of warranty issue, something you bought in PC World. Maybe I'm wrong, but I can just imagine them being a real pain in the ass. Those units over there on the left, they change hands fairly regular. In fact, where PC World was, Curry's was next door, where it says Computers for Africa. And then the gym place, that was something else. I guess Curry's thought they'll whack it all in together, because they're all part of the Dixon Store Group, DSG. Save a bunch of money. This place is emptying out. I think on a Sunday, most of these shops here shut at 4 anyway, and it's getting on for 4. Still people queuing to go into Halfords, a few. Cost to drive through, never understood that. I can't remember who used to be in the B&M place before them. I think it was a bed shop. Back by the furniture place again. The British Heart Foundation, Furniture and Electrical. I bought my little portable DAB radio in there. Original box, even had new batteries in there, and the proper charger and all that. 15 quid. I'll go now where I can. And it's a brilliant little thing. I have been looking vaguely to buy a new one of those anyway at some point. Just a little dubious about reception with DAB in the home. We got one in the kitchen. If you move it a foot, it don't work. You've just got to get the right spot for it. I'm shelling out for an expensive one that then wouldn't work. Would have been a bit disappointing. 15 quid, I could wear that, and it also helps a good cause. And so I bought my fridge freezer in there. And there was a couple of really nice black CD racks in there a while back, like £10 each, I think. Then he said, buy those. No, I don't know really. I don't know. Do I want them in the shed? And then later I thought, bugger, I wish I bought them now. That's what I say. He who hesitates goes home with a CD rack. I don't know what to say. This is probably nothing to do with CD racks. We're end of the road here. I've got to do a bit of pavement or a bit of road, but at least it's a left turn into the back of my house. So, take it steady here. That's okay. That garage really is quite close to our house. I don't know why I don't use them at all. I guess because I work 10 miles away really. And there's a garage over the road from work. Alright, adventure on the road. That house on the right there, Jane used to live there. Big square place. This will be in 2 chunks because I turned it off at my mum's. Probably spent an hour there nattering, but they don't get out much. I don't get out much. I am going to sneak round. Nothing about it anyway. Oh, it's pretty. Well, I actually just used a hand signal. I was probably 8 years old the last time I did that. Yeah, here's that Tornado thing then. I thought about one of those. They've got 2 or 3 rows of seats. Actually in top gear now. I'm not really pushing it, it's practically all on the flat. I don't think I'm going to get really big thighs or anything like this. Alright, bring it on down. I do need a bit of curb to get off, it's a lot easier. This bit will do. That's the other side of that school I was saying about earlier on. See, I can't get in there with the car sometimes. On the Google Maps, the satellite picture there, the aerial view, we've got quite a bit of greenery there, grass, flat grass field. This little lane, I do bring the electric ones up and down here. But, not nitro, that would be a little bit artificial. That's the trouble with the nitro and the petrols, they're just a bit antisocial. Yeah, our garage door really needs sorting out, so that's be man cave there where the old window is. Got to get rid of that window. And that's today's trip, bike ride 2. Take it easy boys, over and out.